kind of lengthen into whatever your body most is calling for right now, position-wise, whatever feels good, right? So I want you to kind of melt into that. So think about the outer, and if you want to change position while you're on the floor, if you need to like evolve into something else, then just do it, okay? So what I want you to do is let your outer body relax completely. So if your outer body could melt, the muscles and the tissue, the fascia around the bones, what would that look like or feel like? And if you just continue to kind of let yourself melt into whatever shape that you've made, and you can close your eyes and just release into that for a couple breaths. So let's find our breath here. And I want you to just start breathing in and out through the nose, whatever feels comfortable to you. So you don't have to really do like an activated ujjayi right now or anything like that. Just a nice breath that feels like you're just kind of paying attention to it, maybe for the first time today. So inhales and exhales through the nose. And then you continue to let your body reshape itself as you feel comfortable. So again, if you're like, oh, my legs are up, I need to straighten them, just do that. So you're not stuck on any form, specific form or position. Just keep evolving and kind of melting into whatever shape feels most appropriate right now, whatever your body is calling for. And we're going to continue to take a couple big breaths here. So again, just keep allowing yourself to melt into the floor. And keep allowing yourself to just relax into it. And just paying attention to the breath, inhales and exhales, as they fill your body, and then as your body relaxes. And we'll just stay here for just a little bit longer. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling, and releasing the outer body. So continue to find, almost like you're almost ready to move into Shavasana, that just trying to find little holds of tension and where they might be. And then as you find those, just lengthen out away from that. Or release into it, right? Let it go. So we start class in a really receptive, present place. We're going to feel really grounded, and we're going to feel like we kind of, oh, there's Camille. Make space for her. So nice big breath. You guys inhale and exhale. We're going to just keep breathing for another moment. Good. All right, so we're going to bring a little bit of awareness back to the body, but we're going to do it in a really mindful way from the inner body out, okay? So if you're on your back and you want to gently bring your knees into your chest without tilting your pelvis up, just kind of bringing the knees up while the tailbone stays flat, then maybe do that. And then if you're on your belly, maybe you want to sink back to a child's pose and just kind of mindfully, slowly move. Again, keeping the outer body soft, the inner body nice and connected, and pushing back. Good. And then come back to your breath once you've established your position. Okay, big breath in and out through the nose. I'm looking for Camille. Okay, one more big breath, you guys. And then we're going to roll up nice and slowly, and we're going to find a little spot for Camille. So nice soft outer body, strong inner body. Roll yourself up and come to seated position. Hi, Miss Camille. How are you? Good, we're going to make a little space for you. Yeah, me here. How's this? Does this work? Are you guys okay back there? Okay. All right. How's that? It's okay? So Bethany, and just make sure you guys, when you step back, if you have room for dog, that you can have your foot up and your, yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Okay, so we're going to get a little, now we're going to change the tempo up a little bit here. Everybody's ready for that, right? So let's come into Sukhasana. So one foot in front of the other, so without stacking. And I want you to find your sit bones and lengthen down to the floor. And you're just going to bring your fingertips on the outside of your knees and just tuck back, chin towards your chest, open up the shoulder blades. And then exhale and just draw the chest forward a little bit. Do not let the head fall back, but just kind of gently press forward. Little baby cat and cow. Gently push back. And inhale, lengthen. Good, let's do that 2 more times. So nice and small. Allie, aren't you so good? Glad I can just sit here and stare at you. So cute. And come back. And then come up to center. Okay, so we're going to take that circle all the way around. So I just want you to take your torso down. So of course I have to do a tiny bit of booty. Just of course. Because it's going to happen. Circle. Once booty gets in your system, you just can't get it out. It's kind of like a disease. So press it back. And circle. So again, keeping your sit bones grounded to the floor. Just find a circle that feels good to you again. Strong inner body, soft outer body. Beautiful. And let's go the other way. So simply switch direction. Circle. Big breath, okay? So let's add that breath. Exhale as you come back maybe. Inhale forward. Let's do 2 more. And on the next one, I want you to come forward and then just wave that spine up to a seat. And we're going to bring the fingertips on the knees and you're going to tuck back a little farther, open up the shoulder blades. Now you're going to take the chin forward and dive forward again. Open up the chest and then tuck, squeeze back. Good. Let's do that again. Dive on forward. Warming up the spine. So let's inhale as we come forward, and exhale as you draw back. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Exhale. Good, on the next one, I'm going to have you bring your hands up. We're going to do fists of fire. Bring those fists right into the hips. Do that again. Reach. And pull it in. Good, 2 more times. Squeeze those fists. On the next one, we're going to lift those little feet. So you're going to have that exhale, lift your feet. Beautiful. Do that again. And again, you guys go to wherever you feel like your edge is. It's absolutely cool to stay where you were previously if you feel comfortable there, okay? Can you do 1 more and then we're going to hold those legs up. Good. So let's uncross those legs. Bring your hands to your chest if you're comfortable, otherwise your fingertips are on the floor to support your back, okay? So let's hold both here, because that's so fun, isn't it? Can you look at your little toes? Oh, so cute. Inhale your chest up, pull your belly and breathe. Big breath. Okay, so you're going to give me a Charlie's Angels mudra. Show me your little gun. All right, bring the soles of the feet towards each other. So we're doing a little Goddess Navasana here. You're going to pull the knees towards your chest, exhale, inhale, extend forward. Now if you need to, hands could be on the floor right now. Is anybody else getting a little belly fire going yet? Okay. Good, let's do 2 more. Good, on the next one I want you to draw it in, exhale, fingertips come to the floor. I want you to roll onto your right hip. Okay, flex your feet. You're going to squeeze your feet, extend them forward. Bring your knees in toward your chest, okay? So push. Do 2 more. Everybody got enough room? Yeah, okay. Good, and then come back to center, roll onto your seat, and then come onto the other side, okay? Knees together if you can. You're going to push, exhale, draw in. So the exhale is going to activate the belly. You're going to pull the belly in when you blow the air out, okay? Can you do 2 more? 1 more. How are we doing so far? So far, so good? Okay, bring your knees in, hold, come back to center 1 more time. Ah! Right foot, left foot. Feel the bow sides, you have to synchronize with your neighbor. You have to go, you have to go the same way. Everybody go right, everybody go left. Awesome. Okay, so let's come back to center. Let's come into a tabletop. So fingertips underneath your shoulders. Everybody okay? Everybody's good? I'm going sideways, Camille, it's okay. All right, so let's cat-cow here. So tuck. And again, exhale when you lift that belly. Inhale, expand in all directions on the inhale, okay? So exhale, lift, pubic bone to navel lifts. Okay, so can we tuck our toes? So we're gonna work our feet a little bit here. Keep cat-cowing. Good. Okay, so we're gonna release into cow. Draw your elbows back a little bit. So I want you to bend your elbows, okay? Then when we go into cat, you're gonna lift your hips up, right? Lift your belly up and then sink your hips back towards your heels. So kind of a modified child's pose. Then you're gonna draw your chest forward, the cow, and come up to your table. So it's not a big range of motion. So cat, back to your seat, back to heels. Forward, little range of motion, cow. Okay, so let's do that a couple times. Cat, sit back over towards your heels, good. Chest forward, good. Let's do that one more time. Back, beautiful. Come on down and then lift back up to a nice even table. Release the toes. Good, and we're just gonna walk the hands a little farther forward. So you're gonna come into a modified plank position, okay? So we're gonna lengthen the hips forward, keep your knees on the floor. Good, so spread those fingertips wide. Make sure you don't park too much on your wrist. Bend your elbows a couple inches. Draw the elbows back towards your ribcage. Draw your navel in, tailbone long. How's everybody doing, okay? Awesome. Okay, so give me just a couple breaths here. Keep a little bend in the elbows. Keep your belly pulled in tight. You can be in table still if you want to. One more big breath. Slowly lower pelvis toward the floor. Bring your torso all the way down, chest. Good, fingertips right underneath your shoulders, elbows tucked in tight. We're gonna do a little wave with a little baby cobra. So you're gonna wave up, and then exhale. Good, lift. Keep that tailbone long, pubic bone on the mat. Wave into a shape that feels good for your spine, okay? Not beyond what your flexibility is. No forcing. Let's do a couple more with the breath. Good, come all the way down, bring the chin toward the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lengthen your legs up and away, and we're gonna lift more. So let's drop everything down, shoulders, chin, feet, pelvis, and then lift everything up, again to your own level, and then lower. Good, lift. Extend those arms back and up, and again, just to your own comfort level, lower. Let's do that 2 more times, lift. Lower 1 more time. Lift and hold, big breath. Action, lower down, beautiful job. Fingertips underneath the shoulders, child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Good, everybody catch your breath here. Neutralize your lower spine. Big inhales and exhales through the nose. Good. How's everybody doing, okay? Awesome, okay. So give me one more nice big breath there, really filling up the back of the body. Okay. So let's lift up a little bit, tuck your toes, wave yourself up to your dog. Wherever that is for you. I knew I was going to do that, I always do. Thank you. I'm like a water ball kicker. Just water though. It's just water. Okay, so let's find your down dog. Soften your knees, soften your elbows. Create a little bit of space in those shoulders. Maybe track through those knees right and left a little. Take some nice Let's extend that right leg up. Lifting from your navel. Draw the knee in towards your chest, and I want you to cat your back as you bring the knee up towards your belly. And then press back. So let's do an exhale on the knee coming in. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the exhale. Beautiful. Now make space and very mindfully place that foot forward softly. Help yourself forward if you need to. If you need to stop, and then bring your foot forward, do that. You can drop your back knee here. Would that feel better? Inhale yourself up. Let's all do that for this one. So let's drop the back knee, inhale the chest up. Good, big breath. Reach up. Beautiful. And exhale down. Good. One more time, breathe, reach. Open up that chest. And bring it on down. Good. Fingertips back. We're going to step back to dog. We're going to wave forward to our plank. You're going to lower your hips, pelvis down, chest. Wave up, baby cobra. Wave down. Good. Wave up, dog. Beautiful. Left leg up. Extend from your center. Knee to chest 3 times. Core planks. Squeeze it up. Inhale out. Good. Exhale, draw the knee in, make space. Blow the air out. Inhale. Beautiful job, you guys. Exhale. Woo! Bring it in, hold and hover, find space. Softly, softly bring that foot forward. Take your time to drop that back knee. Good. Inhale your arms up to prayer and then reach up and open. Good. Bring those arms back down, little prayer, squeeze it up, open, boom. Bring it back. Great job, you guys. Fingertips down in line with the toes, tuck the back toe, step back to dog. Soften everything, get grounded to the earth. So let's move a little bit. Big breath here. Awesome job, you guys. Now I want you to take your feet and just lift up on your toes, just walk yourself forward toward your forward fold, okay? Little walk. Get there any way you can safely. Soften your knees and allow your chest to fall down. Head lengthens, right? Head's nice and heavy. I want you to hold here in your forward fold. How's everybody doing? Good? Okay, so bend your knees a lot. Yeah, there you go. So give into the ground a little bit more and let your head fall forward. Yeah, beautiful. Good. So can you, again, like you did in the beginning of class, find yourself like butter and let the outer body get nice and soft, yeah? Big breath. Good. Find the 3 corners of the feet. So base of the pinky toe, base of the big toe, center of the heel. I want you to squeeze those points down into your mat. Take a big, big breath, and then from that engagement, squeeze the floor, engage the inner thighs, and start drawing yourself up as you tone the front of the body to support your spine as you lift. Good. How we do with that? Good. Inhale those arms up. So internally rotate the wrists towards each other. Reach up. Good. Exhale, tip forward from your hip. Awesome. Inhale halfway up, wave up to flat back. Exhale. Good. Fingertips back, step back, down dog. Good job, you guys. Take a big breath here. Again, if you need to drop any time into child's pose or table, please do so. Extend the right leg up from the center. 3 core planks, knee to chest. Exhale as you lift up. Bring it in. Extend. Hold it on the 3rd one. Make space. Carefully step forward. Take your time. The back leg is going to stay forward, so we're inhaling up into a crescent lunge. So I want you to ground first. Foundation with this front foot especially. Squeeze the back leg. Find a wave right in the center, pubic bone to navel, and I want you to kind of pull up out of your center and roll yourself up. Good. Is everybody feeling okay? Yes? Okay. Okay, thank you. Some people here know how insecure I am if somebody doesn't say anything. Get really upset. So we're going to inhale, we're going to do a couple twists. So let's bring our hands to prayer. Lift the chest up, okay? Everybody feeling, I'm feeling pretty good. We're going to twist towards, so if your right leg is forward, you're going to twist toward the right from your upper back only, okay? So you're going to twist, and then come back forward. Beautiful. You twist, and come back forward. So we're just going in the same direction. Good, one more time, you're going to come back forward. Awesome. Inhale those arms out, fist of fire. So you're going to reach like you're gathering energy, and you're going to squeeze down. Blow the air out. Inhale up, gather some energy up. Exhale. Make your elbows drawbacks, make a fist. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Good, one more time, we're going to hold it there. You're going to bring your arms to your chest. So fingertips towards your heart, and then you're going to, this is where we're going to be really friendly with our neighbors. You're going to open up to breath of freedom, and then bring yourself in and give yourself a hug, okay? So you're going to go from your little cocoon to your big, open, beautiful butterfly wings, okay? So cocoon in, hug. At the same time, your legs are having an amazing adventure, yes? Okay. Anybody else notice that? Did you figure out my trick? Open up, okay. Woo! So fun! Okay. Bring yourself forward, tipping forward from your hip, fingertips to the floor. Now I want you to lift up your back heel, rotate that foot, and we're going to come into center to a nice wide forward fold. And you're going to give me a little lunge, side to side. Now I want you to stick your booty back. Yeah! I know, it's really close to your neighbor. It's okay. Nice job, you guys. And I'm doing that for anatomical purposes, not to give you a hard time, so don't think that. Big breath. Beautiful. Now we're going to walk our little fingertips over to the opposite leg. So we're going to come to the left. We're going to carefully lift up that back heel and rotate it. So safely, be really careful of our knees. Fingertips in line with your toes, establish your base. So ground to the floor, squeeze the back leg, your big bone to navel fires in, and you roll yourself up by toning the front of the body. Find a wave. Beautiful. Hands to Anjali Mudra. Gorgeous. We're going to take that twist. So you're going to take your twist to the left from the upper body, remember? And then come back forward. Gorgeous job, you guys. Do that again. Now, can you add a breath? Can you exhale on the twist? Inhale forward. Exhale, twist. So go at whatever rate of movement feels most delicious to you, okay? Good, one more. Okay, we're going to go to those fists of fire. So you're going to inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, fists of fire, pull it down. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Do that again. Reach. Exhale. Big reach. Do that again. Reach up. Beautiful job, you guys. One more. Okay, remember with your neighbor, you're going to do that breath of freedom. So hands come toward your chest. You give yourself a little hug. Then open out. Again, spread your wings. Bring it in. Hug. Open up that chest. Beautiful. Big breath. Can we do one more? Woo. Very carefully with lots of control. Fingertips down toward that floor. We're going to come back into Vinyasa. So you're going to rotate the feet carefully, make sure the knees stay in line with the toes. Come back to your little forward, wide forward fold lunge. Feet back. So your sit bones are back. You're going to push back through those sit bones and squeeze back there a little bit. Good. Big breath here. Okay. Very carefully come into that forward fold. Let your head fall forward. Stretch. Let your we're going to come into temple. So you're going to turn your toes out slightly and you're going to bend your knees. And everybody's going to look a little different just depending on your range of motion in your hip. Okay? So find... Nice job. Leslie, looking good over there. Okay. So you're going to inhale your arms up. You're going to feel like you're in bar for a second. Exhale down, fist to the knee chest. Good. Breathe. Reach. Exhale. Now activate that exhale like crazy. Let's draw that navel in on that exhale. Make space. Fill it up with the inhale. Beautiful. 2 more. How adventurous are you feeling right now? Kind of? Yeah. Allie's feeling really adventurous. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're up to it. You're going to do a little ha! Yeah. right? So traditionally, a lot of people cue to go forward with the hip. I'm not going to have you do that. I'm actually going to keep your hip in warrior two. All right, we're gonna face forward though. So the twist forward is coming from the upper spine, not from the hip, if that makes sense, yeah? Okay, you can just, sure. Sure, okay. So we're gonna inhale here, take a big breath. Everybody find your nice strong stance, and then interlace your fingers if you can behind your back. Now if you can't do that, you're just gonna place your hands behind you, fingertips down, and just kind of lift your chest up, elbows back. Does that sound good? Okay. All right. So we're going to lift up tall here, and we're going to wave ourselves forward. And you're going to actually take your torso into the space that's open in front of you. So that might look like really small like this, right? But remember, what is moving the body is the engagement of the front spine muscles here. So belly toned, legs strong, feet grounded, right? So you might come all the way down, shoulder toward your knee. Again, that might be way too much for you. When you come up, floor grounded, foundation strong, core engaged, wave up. How are we doing with that? Does everybody find a level that's good for them? Cool, okay. So let's do that 3 more times. Huh?
You're going to face plant. You don't like
Yeah, and if you don't want to use your arms behind your back, if you feel too unsafe with that, that's okay. You can have your hands here or there if you feel better. Wave it down. Find your body. So find that inner body, find your foundation, find your core. Wave yourself up safely with lots of nice muscle, okay? Let's do that one more time. Is that so strong? Awesome. Okay, so this time we're going to go down and hold it forever. What do you think? Are you in? Are you with me? Are you breathing? Oh my gosh, can you breathe louder than that? Oh yeah. Good job. Release those hands toward the floor. Come back to center. Vinyasa. Hip side to side. Woo! Awesome job, you guys. Okay, let's do that on the other side because that's going to be so fun. Let's turn that front foot. And again, always when you come up, really carefully, okay? So feet are grounded, front of the body, engaged. Come back, and now you can look at the back of the room. Bring those hands behind your back at whatever position is comfortable for you. And then when we dive to a depth that feels good in your body. Again, it doesn't have to be super low, you can be barely dive. So let's go for it. I want you to try to find that exhale as you lift, as you engage your belly, right? Blow the air out. Use those belly muscles. Get strong. Good. Beautiful job, you guys. Can you do one more and then hold it forever? Come down there. Hold. Or not. It's totally fine if you don't. Breathe. And again, we're breathing and we're really being mindful. Nice foundation, nice aligned, nice strong core. Release those hands toward the floor. Very carefully walk the hands forward. Turn the front foot mindfully. Vinyasa, hips back. Wave it out. Big breath. Beautiful job. Okay. So, let's carefully make our way down to the table. So again, nice and mindfully. Every little movement is important, even those little small movements in between everything. So just take care every time. Now we're going to do one more sequence. How's that? Okay. Down dog. I saved the best for last. Are you ready? Okay. Soften those knees. Take a big breath. Let's do a little core plank wave here. So let's wave up. Your plank. Beautiful job. Lower the pelvis, lower the chest. Wave up, baby cobra. Not overextending the spine. Wave up, down dog. Soften everything, ground. Get close to the ground, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Let's extend the right leg up. Beautiful. 3 core plank waves, bring it in, make space.
Extend back, find the breath. Exhale when the knee draws in. Make as much space as you can. On the third one, hover, hold, make space, lift. Gently press the foot down. Awesome. Beautiful. Now take your back foot, rotate the heel onto the floor, and again, ground both feet and wave up to warrior two. Now. Awesome. Woo, I see some sweat. It's good. Okay, so let's find your center. Everybody find your warrior two. Hang out there for a second or two. Mama. Big breath. How's my friend feel? Good? Awesome. You ladies look gorgeous back there. How you feeling? Woo. I like these flush cheeks. Good job. Okay, loves. Let's do some flying warriors. What do you think that would look like? Not as scary as you think. Inhale up. Straighten the front leg. Exhale down. Good. And lower. Again, find your breath. Good job. Watch that front knee. You just want to keep it right over the ankle and take care of our little knees. Good. Let's do one more and then hold the warrior two. And we're going to evolve into a side angle. Okay, so you're going to bend your front arm. Place the forearm on that thigh and bring your left arm over your ear. Woo. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to take a little wave with that top arm. The top arm is going to wave through as I draw my shoulder, left shoulder forward. I'm going to kind of curve into a little forward fold and then draw it up circle. Okay, so you're going to turn and then circle that arm up. Again, we're going to go nice and slow. You're going to use really good care. You're going to be mindful of each little piece of that position, making it smaller if you need to, or completely stopping if you desire. Good. One more. And then we're going to hold that side ankle pose. Awesome. Okay, so for you, if this is enough, we're going to go into a balance, and it's real hard, so I'm warning you right now. If you want to stop right here, turn the back foot carefully and drop your knee and come into a little crescent lunge. Please do. Okay, so let's take the back foot, take a step forward carefully. So now your stance is closer. Right hand is going to come onto the floor, tree frog fingers. Where are we going? Can you tell? Okay, so draw this top shoulder, left shoulder in. Draw your navel in. Tone the navel up, ground the feet, find your foundation, okay? Breathe. See if you can lift the back foot off the floor. Soften the standing leg, it stays bent. Woo! Bend your elbow and see if you can evolve up. Maybe flex that back foot, lift the leg, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe not today. Big, big breath, everybody. Beautiful job, you got it. Whatever level you're at is totally great. Bend that knee carefully. Wave that arm down. So you're just going to come forward. Bring the back knee in, right? Can you come up one more time and blossom like a big open flower? Woo! Big breath. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to come down for real, I mean it. For reals. Forward fold, Vinyasa. Woo! Allow that body to get melty. Hold your forward fold, and if you need it, you can come down to a seated position if you're feeling lightheaded. Beautiful job. Okay, step back to table. Do we need a child's pose before we do the other side? Yes, okay. Toes together, knees apart. You guys are all doing so good. Everybody feeling okay? Awesome, good.
Does anyone want to block? If we're going to do the other side? Because I do.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Does anyone else want one? No? Okay.
Good breath. Big breath. Ooh. Well, we know it definitely gets warm in here. Okay, let's take one more breath. Fill up Makes transformation happen. I love it. Just be mindful about it. Let's take a big breath here. Get grounded toward the earth. Extend that left leg up. Beautiful job. Gorgeous. Bring that in core plank. Make space. Exhale, lift the belly. Bring it back. Good. Bring it in. Press it back. Gorgeous job, you guys. Nice. It looks fantastic. Bring it in and hold. Hover and hold. Find space if you can. Carefully place that foot carefully, like it's a piece of china, right? Lift up on the back heel. Rotate the heel back. Very carefully with both feet grounded, engaging the front of the body. Find that warrior two. We have to listen to Beyonce sing Flawless louder. She woke up like this. Can you wake up like this? Flawless? Yeah. Okay, so let's inhale those arms up. Fly away. Good job. One more and let's hold that warrior. We're going to go into that side angle. Very carefully bring that arm down. And again, if you'd like to at this point, come down with your knee in a lunge on the floor. That would be totally good for you. If you want it, go for it. Okay, so we're going to hold that and then we're going to circle. So you're going to draw your shoulders forward, right? Wave that arm around. Make a nice circle. And again, using the range of motion that feels comfortable in your shoulder. Wherever that circle is for you is the right place. Good job, you guys. Okay, let's do one more and hold it. And again, your option here is to bring that knee down. Come back in child's pose on the table and skip the balance, okay? Completely fine. We're going to step the back foot forward a step. I want you to tree frog that front finger, so little cupcake fingers on the floor in front of you. Keep that top shoulder forward. Really engage the belly when you're ready. And draw that leg up as you can. Evolve from here as you're able. Beautiful. And breathe. Okay, so can we do that lotus blossoming? Bring that knee in towards your chest. Hand comes towards your chest. Curl yourself in a little ball. And then see if you can extend up and blossom. Beautiful. Very carefully bring that down, nice and softly and slowly. Foot toward the floor, feet hip distance apart. Allow your head to fall forward. Bend your knees toward the earth and better asana. So soften up. Shake your head out and breathe. You guys are doing great. Woo. One more big breath here. And then very carefully grab the floor with your feet, all of those three corners. Tone the inside, guys. Tone the front of the belly. Wave yourself up. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your hands to prayer. Close your eyes. Find your center. Good, everybody breathe. Good. Keep the knees a little bit soft. You guys are doing so good. How's everybody feeling, okay? Okay. So let's take a couple breaths here and just kind of take stock of where you are right now. Nice big breath. Feeling those feet on the floor grounded in those three spots. Chest lifted, knees bent, waving from the ground up. Feeling that strength and energy. Big breath. Good. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves back to chair pose, and this will be it for our fire, okay? And then we're going to go to cooling. Yay? Yes. Okay. So So sit back, sit bones back. So I want you to wide those sit bones. Draw the fingertips towards your chest. Push back through your heels. Make sure that you can see all 10 of your toes on the floor. And I want you to hold back. Take a big breath. Beautiful. So we're going to inhale, gather some energy, reach the arms up. Exhale, hold it as a fire. Good. Inhale. Good. Reach. Beautiful. One more time. Bring it in. Bring yourself back to Anjali Mudra. Nice and strong. Gorgeous job. Right elbow outside the left knee if you can. Chair twist. Keep drawing the navel up away from those legs. Grounded. Reach forward for a moment. Extend the pinky fingers towards each other. Woo. Bring the hands back to prayer. Last little twist. Come to the other side again. Don't force the twist. Do what feels good in your body. Big breath. Gorgeous. Exhale. Shoulders forward. Fingertips to the floor. Head drops forward. Shake it out. Maybe bend your knees a little bit right and left. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Very carefully. Fingertips to the floor underneath your shoulders. Step back. Table. Woo. And then child's pose. How's that? Good job. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Make space, neutralize the lower body. Inhale and exhale, and keep finding a bit of room as you can lengthen those hips back to the heels, making space in the rib cage as you breathe into the back of the body. You guys are doing great. Beautiful. Let's take a couple more breaths there. Just lengthening, releasing, breathing into the whole body. Kind of feeling how you're feeling right now. See how the whole body feels. Cool. Let's take our hands and walk them to the right, and just lengthen out as far as you can. Walking your hands to the right, horseshoe, that's fine. And again, just walk into the position that feels good to you right now. And breathing, creating space in the side of the waist. And then walk your fingertips back carefully and come back the other way. And again, just walk to the point where it feels like a really good stretch to you. Feels good. Good job. And then let's walk those hands carefully back to center. And we're going to wave. Carefully wave yourself up. So find your belly again, wave yourself up. If you can sit in a seated Virasana on your knees like this, great. If you can't, that's okay. Then come into a Sukhasana, okay, on your sit bones. All right, let's release those wrists a little bit. So bring your right hand forward, hold it with your left wrist. You're just simply going to take your thumb and kind of squeeze from the wrist down to the base of the palm, okay? We can do a ton of dog and plank, but I think it's nice to release those wrists. And then let's switch and do the other side. Just kind of squeeze it out a little bit. And then maybe circle those wrists a couple times in directions. And then we're going to take the fingertips forward. So point your fingertips forward, your palms are away. Bring them kind of right in front of your knees here. And we're just going to press forward just a little bit, just till you feel a really good stretch through your hand and through your wrist. And again, don't force it and don't go too far, okay? So if you come up, it's going to lessen the stretch. So if you need to come up, you can. If you sit back, it's going to be harder, okay? More challenging. So it's totally up to you. Whatever feels good on your wrist. Okay, very carefully kind of pull up from the base of the palm up into the fingertips so you release your hand completely. Awesome. Let's come onto our backs. All right, so we're gonna cool. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cool it off. All right, so we're gonna come into, again, that knee in position. So this is almost like a supine squat. It teaches how your body to squat properly. So again, we're not gonna hike the hips up by drawing the knees in. You're actually just gonna bring your knees in until your tailbone is nice and flat on the floor, okay? And then hold the knees there. Big breath. And if you want to do, let's do a couple lion's breath and release some tension. So close your eyes, big breath in through the nose. You're going to breathe out and stick out your tongue and go. Good, let's do that again. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale. Fierce lion. One more time, big breath in. Shake it out, good. Very carefully bring those feet one at a time onto the floor, hip distance apart. Bring your hands by your sides and rest here for a moment. So this is called constructive rest pose. If you ever look into the work of a woman named Liz Koch, she does a lot of work on the psoas, and this is a position that she recommends to people to really release and reset their psoas. So it's nice to try at night or when you're at home and you have like 15 to 20 minutes. And basically you just lay here. So knees are hip distance apart. You're just gonna breathe. We're not doing that right now, so don't be worried about that. Relax your shoulders on the floor. And then you just breathe into this position. So again, like in the beginning of class, we breathe into the body and let the outer body relax. Good, so let's just do that again for a couple breaths here. So relax the shoulders, relax the back. Just relax your body into the space that it's in right now, into the shape that it's in, and take a couple deep breaths here. Okay, so one more big breath here. Now you have a great option. If you're feeling really fantastic in this constructive rest pose, and this feels like the right thing for you to stay in, I'm going to have you stay here. Otherwise, we're going to do a little bit of work in bridge pose. So walk the heels in just a little bit. Ground those three corners of the feet. So base of the pinky toe, base of the big toe, center of the heel. And very carefully, you're just going to draw your tailbone up slightly and then wave the spine up into your bridge by lifting the hips up. And take a breath here. So we're going to make this into a little wave sequence, so very slowly from the cervical spine down, actually not, your cervical spine is up off the mat, but down in through the lumbar. Let's lower the spine toward the floor. And then very gently wave your arms up and bring them on the floor behind you. Take a breath here. And then exhale, lift, draw the navel in, lift the arms up, wave the arms very gently back down to the floor beside you, lift the hips. And then lower down slowly, wave it back. So everybody do a couple rounds of that at whatever rate feels most comfortable to you. And if you want to skip the arms or any part of that, or again, if you want to stay in that constructive rest pose, then just stay resting there. And wave it down. And just look for any little space that you can kind of sink into and find to articulate that spine. One little vertebra at a time. Good, okay, let's do one more. And then come into a comfortable bridge for yourself. So let's stay in the lifted position. Bring the hands back by your sides. palms flat. Hold here for a couple breaths. Expand your breath into your body. So feet again are grounded. Open, nice open heart, nice soft belly. One more breath, and then very gently wave that spine down. Come back to constructive rest. Take a big breath here. Good. Let's take the right knee in towards the chest and then cross the right ankle below the left knee. Bring your left knee in towards your shaft, either interlacing your fingers behind your hamstring, on top of your hamstring, or around your shin. Again, if that doesn't tilt your pelvis up, so if that tilts your pelvis up and it's too much of a stretch, then stay with your hand engaged around your hamstring. Let's take that left foot and circle, point the toe and make a circle. So you're just going to circle in one direction and the other. And hold this nice little supine pigeon stretch. And then very gently bring that foot to the floor. See if you can extend your right leg straight up. Bring your hands behind that leg and just hold that stretch. Wherever feels comfortable for you. If you're fairly flexible and you can hold your leg fairly comfortably at 90 degrees or beyond, then straighten your left leg on your mat and maybe deepen your stretch a little if you are able to. Draw that knee in, so give it a hug. And then extend it on the floor long. Let's straighten both legs for a breath. Reach your arms over your head and just get as long as you can. Are you touching the toes of your neighbor? Grab them. Big breath. And then very gently wave those arms up, back towards your sides. Bend both knees. Walk the feet into constructive rest again. Take a breath here as you settle back into that. And then cross the ankle below that knee. Bring the knee in toward the chest. Come into that supine pigeon. And again, if you would like, you can interlace your fingers around the shin. Rotate that ankle, point the toe, circle. In both directions. Breath here. And then very carefully lower that foot to the floor. Extend your left leg up. And again, interlace your fingers or just reach around that leg wherever it feels comfortable to you. And again, if you can hold 90 degrees comfortably, you can straighten your right leg. Stretch a little bit deeper if you'd like. You can keep a little bend in that knee too. Take a couple big breaths here. And then very gently bend that knee. Give it a little hug. And then extend it long on the floor. Reach the arms over the head again and stretch the body nice and long from fingertips to toes. And then carefully bring those knees back to your chest. Again, we're going to do that reclined squat. So you're going to just draw your knees into the point where you feel your back, tailbone on the floor. And hold here for a couple breaths. Relaxing the back, relaxing the shoulders. you move your legs, you're just going to take your hands right on top of your quads, and I just want you to take your palms and push the quads away from the hip bone. I'm just making a little space there. So push away, and then you're going to bring the feet towards each other as you let the legs fall open, knees open, feet together. And for some people, this is not comfortable at all without props. I totally understand that, and if that's the case for you, we don't have to take the time to grab a prop right now, but if you'd like to just bring your knees back up and extend your legs straight, please do that. Good. So let's take a couple breaths here, and again, relax that body in this nice receptive position. So just continue to let the legs relax out. Take some nice big breath as you let your legs open, let your body relax. Let the back of the body melt onto that floor. And again, just like in the beginning of class when we kind of just created whatever position felt most comfortable right now, we're just going to work in towards that again. So beginning and ending the class in that way. So neutralizing, releasing the grip and the hold and relaxing. Let's take a couple breaths into the heart and into the belly, and just feel that space open up with the breath. Good. And let's take a couple more breaths here. We're going to work our way towards even more relaxation. We're almost ready. Good. Okay, from this nice, relaxed goddess pose, I just want you to extend your legs into your shavasana, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay. So, lengthen out on the floor in whatever position feels comfortable to you, and just take a couple deep breaths here. So let's close our eyes, if you haven't. Really feel the back of the body on the floor and release into it. So I just want you to keep letting go and releasing, because we did a lot of work, we created a lot of heat, and now we're going to let all of that work relax out of the body. So we're just going to let go of that. We're going to cool off. Come back to the breath, letting the body relax from the crown of the head down into the shoulders, relaxing all the muscles of your face, your forehead, letting the eyes sink deeply in the sockets, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your throat, letting your heart soften and open, letting those shoulder blades melt, relaxing down the spine and through the belly, softening the belly, letting go of the tension, any stress, any tension, any holding. Let everything soften and expand. Relaxing down into the pelvic bowl and really softening through the hips. Letting the glutes relax completely and melt into the floor. And then relaxing down through those legs, the top of the thighs, back of the thighs. Relaxing back into the calves and through the shins. Releasing down to where the heels are holding and touching the earth. And just letting the body continue to let go with every breath.
relaxing even more. Guys can begin to bring your awareness back to your breath.